Welcome viewers to a new series of book reviews by Strands publishers. To begin with, we are featuring the Booker Shortlist. And the book I am reviewing today is Glory by NoViolet Bulawayo. Glory is NoViolet Bulawayo's second novel. She had gained international recognition with her first novel, We Need New Names, published in 2013. Glory can be said to be modeled roughly on George Orwell's Animal Farm, in that all the characters are presented as animals, and there is an element of allegory and dystopia as it deals with a revolt against decades of dictatorial rule. This is a novel with a vast canvas for its overall structure, and while a lot of narrative elements click right in, there are some that are a bit jarring as well. The African nation of Jidada is the novel's setting, and the references make it clear that it could stand for Zimbabwe through a tumultuous period of political confusion. We have characters like an old horse who is an authoritarian figure, with sycophants like a pig who is a crony priest, and canine generals surrounding him. Another powerful figure who indulges in privileges is the donkey wife. The death of the old horse lands the nation in a barrage of tweet wars and protests, and the new horse Tuvius emerges with its empty promises of a new dispensation, and it turns out to be equally disappointing. The saving grace in this situation turns out to be a god character called Destiny, with clear memories of the violence perpetrated by the regime. The novel can be considered a major achievement in that it mixes in a lot of memorable characters who stand out even in their animal selves. It also covers a major part of the political history of Zimbabwe, which Bulawayo tried originally to document in non-fiction but couldn't succeed in. She was tempted to use a unique narrative technique to address the cultural and political shifts in a disturbed nation, which would have been quite unwieldy through realism. Some readers have raised the concern that the human behavior of animals and their quirky social media identities were a bit jarring, but on second reading, I thought that the novel is in fact tightly structured with a lot more packed in than what is evident at first. So this novel can be ideal for those readers who are used to postmodern narrative techniques and are thereby able to identify the various strands of ideologies that are carefully woven in what looks from the outside as a cartoonish tale with one-dimensional characters. I felt the political humor and stark criticism of totalitarian regimes could be relatable to many nations that have gone through some kind of political unrest. Like several writers who have achieved a lot through magic realism and metafiction than with journalism and direct reporting, Bulawayo has created a work that is apt to stand the test of the time and speak for a nation and its struggles through recent history. If you like the Strands book reviews, do subscribe to this channel and wait for the next review in the Booker Shortlist. Until then, happy reading.